Stop. All right. Volume. Let's see if we can. All right, let me see. There you are. There I am.
Oh, you do have a halo.
I do have a halo. There's a little bit of a halo effect today. There's a halo.
That was so funny. Because you don't see it.
No, I think it's this weird camera. Okay. Hey, everybody. I'm in a new position today. We've got a little bit of a tech problem. You can hear me? Okay, good. So let me tell you what's going on. I guess I should wait a few minutes for people to pop on, and then and I can kind of watch. Oh, Leanne's typing. What's Leanne saying? Leanne is saying she's just typing. She's not really saying anything yet. Happy Tuesday. I can see some names popping up here. If I have my glasses on. Ooh, y'all are going to get a little bit sick today because of the way I'm rolling around in the studio. Hey, everybody. I'm so glad that you're here. I know it's a really...
in and out with sound.
Oh, I might need to talk really loud. Is that better if I talk loud? Because what's happening is we don't have our regular microphone. So, there's an echo. So could something else be picking up? Is that camera turned on? Just turn the power button off on that camera. The camera that doesn't work anyway. Let's see what we get.
No, I think it was off. It was red. Sorry. There you go.
Okay. All right, everybody. Bad echo. I hear you. It sounds hollow. Okay, so I'm going to scoot way in. I think that might be better. Is it better if I'm close to the microphone? You know what else I wonder would work, Suze? Can you hand me that? Oh, I can get it. Let's try the earbuds. Let's see if they'll connect. Let's see. I'm a left earbud. You're a right earbud, right? Do you want to hear? You might need to hear if you have that. At least. I can hear you and see you on Facebook and YouTube. You sound like you're in a tunnel. Okay, I'm trying to work on my things here. Let's see if that gets any better for audio. Let's see, Bluetooth. I'm going to try it. Headphones, Galaxy Buds. Okay, does that sound any better, everybody? I'm on my Galaxy Buds, but I don't know how that's working.
I have one sounds better.
All right, does that sound better? It should be a little bit. Okay, good. That's better. That's better. That's better. Weird day today. Very weird. Hey, everybody. Thanks for popping on. Thanks for joining us. I'm glad it's sounding better. All right. I got Leanne here. We got a little technology weirdness going on today, which is why you're seeing me in the halo. I don't know how something is happening with my camera that's lighting me up. Yeah, Susie can't see what's going on. She's got a little bit of a delay. She doesn't have any control over the camera. Like usually we can zoom in and out and she can see everybody. So Leanne, just so you know, Susie can only see questions that pop up on Facebook, Totally Tiffany. There is a Facebook Get Organized Challenge where questions will pop up and a Facebook YouTube. So Leanne, if you can kind of keep your eye out for those two, and then Susie will try and watch the feed for questions on the other one. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Lighting is not good. No, just I'm lit up in my little halo here. I'm going to try and stay close. I don't know what happened. For those of you who popped on with me, I guess it was Saturday night. I did a little impromptu live on Saturday night about using my rotating design board for wrapping gifts. And everything worked fine. And then this morning, I don't know. Nothing got touched. Nothing got moved. I don't know. Technology is crazy. All right. That's not what we're here for, though, right? We're here to talk about getting organized. And so I just thought this might be a good time to talk a little bit about organizing your wrapping station. And I thought I would kind of show you what I'm doing. I know I did a little bit of a post on Instagram for those of you who follow on Instagram about using my hang and hold. But see all these things popping up. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Morning. Hey, remember, I always forget to do this. first of all, if you're watching on YouTube, be sure you click like, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell. If you're not following on YouTube, after today's presentation, pop over to YouTube and follow along on YouTube, and you get all those nice notifications there, and then you can go back and watch the lives there as well. Also, if you don't comment, you're not entered to win the $25 gift certificate. Leanne throws all those names in a hat and pulls one out, figuratively, every week. So make sure you comment, say hi, tell us about your favorite product, how long you've been following along, anything like that. Okay, so Weird Technology. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about how I'm organized with my gift wrap supplies and gift wrapping. So what did I do with that? I think, Susie, did I put my 12 by 12 rotating design board on the big table?
You did.
So you guys are getting kind of a different view here, right? Because I'm lower. So I rolled my craft table over, which is also, thank you, which is also the table that I'm using for gift wrapping at the moment. So I'm gonna back up. I hope everybody doesn't get seasick with me rolling around. And I'm gonna try and roll this into view. So what you're seeing, what you're seeing, can you tip the computer? Okay, that's good, that's better, yeah. So what you're seeing is my big bin right here with my wrapping paper in it, right? And then I've used the basic bin. Oh, I don't have enough space. Pull that back a little bit more, Susan. When I say pull it back, it's not that like just pull it back. It's not that easy. There's like cords and cables.
A gazillion.
Right. Okay, there we go. That's perfect. Perfect. So this is my basic bin, right? Little jingle bells in there. It doesn't jingle very well when you hold it that way, I guess. So I like to tie little goodies to all my little packages. So this is my little bin of things to tie on to my packages. And so that's a basic bin. This is also a basic bin. And I've got like different stick-on gift tags here. And then I've got, more jingle bells. And then I roll up the little pieces of paper that are left over and I just stuff them in there until I'm done. When I'm done, I will use my, these are vinyl roll sleeves. And I wrap all my wrapping paper. I put this around the wrapping paper before I put it away. It keeps everything rolled up, but I don't have to use tape or anything like that. And then I've got a cup holder on this end. And that has my scissors, pens, markers. The tape is stuffed in there. Also at the moment, but that's that side. And then over here on this side, which I don't know if you're going to be able to see, I have a big bin, which I use for garbage. And then I have this is the attachment for paper towels, but you can see I'm using it for my big roll of curling ribbon. So I would normally have a couple of colors of curling ribbon on there. All right, Susie, you want to bring the camera back? Roll and roll. Ooh! I hope you guys aren't getting seasick. I'm kind of getting sick looking at myself in the video. Okay, let's see what's going on here. What does this say? Oh, look at that. Love the ideas. Anything to help make wrapping easier. I know, right? I mean, this is so cool. If I click on this, you should do this too, Susie. It shows shows what's going on. Can you see it on your screen? When we then you could click back on it. It'd be so much easier to read than those tiny little things that we get. How are they attached to the table? Oh, I'm sorry. I should. But
if you click on that, then it kind of covers up stuff.
Oh, well, that's true. All right, let's see if I can.
Because I've had people comment on that when I was trying to do that before.
I don't know how to stop it now. Stop. Ah! I don't know how to stop. I got all kinds of weird things going on here. Oh, hide. There we go. Okay. So did I hear DH hasn't started using, I don't know, I can't see that. You'll have to get too far back.
I don't see.
Okay, so it is part of the hang and hold system. How is it attached? I have this long bar. I'll pull this off. Oh, I got my little magic lights here also. What a mess. Okay. So you can see this is part of the hang and hold system, this bar. It's just attached on right here. It has two things that screw on. And then the little bins and stuff just attach right on to there. It's hard to do from this angle. Get your tab down in there. All right, there we go. So all those little bins just clip on to the hang and hold bar using a little hook like this, right? So that little hook piece just hooks onto the bar, and then you can just spin your ribbon or whatever it is right off the bar. And the nice thing about that hang and hold is that you can put it on anything, right? Like, I don't know, my husband has them on his workbench. I've clipped them to the picnic table to put all the picnic supplies in so they weren't on the table, all that kind of stuff. So it's super functional that way. But it does make it really easy because everything is off your wrapping surface in such a way that you can grab it, but you can't bury it. You're not burying your scissors, your tape, your ribbon, all that kind of stuff. It's just all like easy to grab. So that's the first thing that I've got set up in my wrapping station. And then you all know that I use the Edna or Merle bags for ribbon. And one of the things that I love about them is that they act as a ribbon dispenser essentially, right? So you can pull your ribbon out without making a giant mess. Does that mean I never make a mess with my ribbon? No, it does not. This is, so bigger rolls of ribbon. This is the Stephanie Buddy bag. And I did the same thing, right? Now, I'm going to tell you all something. A little something, something. A little heads up. Friday, right, Susie? We're going to be on Craft House on the 16th. And that is at 11 our time, Mountain Time. 10 o'clock Pacific, 11 Mountain, 1, which I think is 1 Eastern, 6 p.m. Okay. I know there's a great big buddy bag bundle on Friday. So if you like to consolidate your shipping and do everything at one time, Friday is going to be the day to be tuned in because we're going to have all kinds of deals and steals on Friday when I'm on Craft House. So get out your notepad and make a little note if you see a couple things here that you might like, because Friday is going to be the day you want to pick those up. Okay, so same thing, bigger rolls of ribbon that wouldn't fit in my Edna or Merle bag, and I just put them in the Stephanie. One of the nice things about the Stephanie is that everything's even a little bit more compartmentalized because there's 4 in there. So even my curling ribbon, so this is one of these.
Oh,
right?
I hate those.
Right,
I hate those.
a mess. And when you pull the ribbon out, they just bounce everywhere and they disappear. So I took this silver one and I just gave it its own little compartment in there. And the other thing, I didn't even think about, which you could do. Look at me. I always get crazy on Tuesday Live. You could also, if you only had one thing in here, or you could put it through there and then pull it out, right? I mean, it works great to just pull it through the Velcro for me. So this kind of stuff that's a mess, when I'm done with it, I can just stuff it back in there. And then this last one, these are all the pieces of ribbon that I've already cut off and I didn't use. I also have another curly ribbon in there, which is operating fine even with this stuff in there. But that's kind of where I'm stashing everything until I'm done and ready to clean up. So if I wrap something small, I might go and dig through that, but I'll sort it all out when I'm done. When I'm done with my wrapping. So the Stephanie bag, or the Edna or the Merle. So remember, Edna and Merle are the same size. Merle has the ear flaps on the side, and if you're using it with ribbon, if you just tuck them under, it's just less Velcro that you have to deal with later. Check my thing here from. Okay, Leanne says, Lisa Sabo, how wide is the hang and hold bracket? Will it fit on a kitchen counter? It'll hold, I believe, and the specs are on the website, but I believe you've got up to 2 inches. I think it's actually like 2 1/4. It'll go 2 1/4 inches open. So it depends how wide your kitchen counter is. It would definitely, that is a great question. It would definitely fit on my kitchen counter. So if you're somebody who works at a counter, you like to stand up to wrap, which a lot of us do, it would fit on, I would think on most kitchen counters, you'd be able to clip it on there. Which would mean, which is also very nice, because if you clip it on there for a couple of days, you still have all your kitchen counters to cook and do your normal things on, but when you're ready to wrap, everything's right there. So it'd be kind of a little bit messy for a day or two, but then it would be really easy to access. Right? Okay, so the other thing that I talked about when I did the little impromptu live, was using your rotating design board for wrapping. So I literally spread out a piece of wrapping paper the right size. Well, what I think, I spread out a piece of wrapping paper, then I put the box on it, then I bring the wrapping paper up and cut it off. But then I can rotate, especially for bigger boxes or heavier boxes, then I can rotate this, wrap it, rotate to the end, fold up the ends, or rotate to the other end, fold up the other end. So I'm not flip-flopping the box all around, trying to move it around. This is the 12 by 12 rotating design board. It also works on the 9 by 11 rotating design board. I demoed that. If you follow on Instagram, I think that's where I put up that video. I might have also posted to Facebook. So you could see like that whole demonstration on Instagram or Facebook. But if you have a rotating design board, this is another great use for that. All right, so rotating design board. Next up in my stash of wrapping things, this is just a fun little thing. I got this on Amazon. I got like 16 of them for like, I don't know. They were
And you have it on your habit.
Right, they're very inexpensive. But if you're wrapping a really special gift for somebody, this is a fun little thing to add. And then they just turn on. Yeah. Okay. So I was playing with all the things. Okay, then for those of you who've been following along, Fab Files, great option for storing different things. So bows in here, right? Bows get crushed or whatever. So you can see all the colors that you've got. Kind of, this one is labeled Christmas. I think I have another one that's labeled whatever, general, that has more like not shiny Christmas things in it. And then this is full of gift bags, Christmas gift bags. So a great way to store them when you're not using them, and also an easy way to just open it up and have access to those things while you're actually wrapping, but everything stays nice and neat and flat. Last but not least, in my gift wrap stash, this is the Kiwi Lane 12 by 6 storage and supply case, storage box. I can't remember what it's called. And it works. This is kind of your standard size wrapping paper, tissue paper, but I've got all this other tissue paper in there. I just kind of fold it up and stuff it in there. So when I'm wrapping, again, it all stays nice and neat, but it's almost like everything. It's like a vertical little file of tissue, so I can see all the different colors and designs that I have. I need to throw tissue into something. So those are kind of my favorite items for organizing wrapping supplies. I know someone is probably thinking, oh, what about my long rolls of wrapping paper? What am I going to do with those? I keep mine in a under the bed storage thing, the kind with the wheels on it. And I have one for general, just like birthday, wedding, blah, blah, blah. And then I have one just for Christmas. And that's just where I store it. It's kind of a quick, easy way to do it. And it works well. It works great, actually. I can't think of anything better, to be honest with you. It's a simple thing. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Tammy Middlestash. When will the next GOC be? I don't know. I've got a meeting on Tuesday, next Tuesday morning before live, with Crafters Companion. Hopefully we're going to hammer that out for when that next GOC start date is going to be.
What is the name of the bag storage box?
What is the name of, sorry, that would be helpful. This is the 8x8. You could do it in any size, right, depending on how many bows you have. This is the album fab file, this 3-ring album fab file. Let's see, there's one of these little loaded things. It's in here. So this is the regular strap hinge album fab file, and you can see them next to each other, and you can see the differences. This one is shorter and fatter, taller and thinner, so 3-ring album fab file, and this is the strap hinge album fab file. Both of them on the fab file page on the website.
See, that was 2 times fast.
Fab file page on the website. So depending on what you have, this is going to be thicker. And this one's going to be, here, I'm going to put them this way so you can see the difference this way. So this one's a little bit wider and a little bit taller, but it's thinner. So either one of the fab file boxes. Susie, on my, and I think these are going to be on sale on Friday too. On my desk, can you get the printout for the show on
Friday.
Friday? I don't, it's like a spreadsheet thing on the front, and then I'm going to give everybody a heads up on Friday. Yes, on Friday shopping, so you can start making a shopping list or maybe looking around. What do you need? You know, as we roll into New Year, you might want to order things now so that you have them in January. If one of your goals is to spend a little time getting organized. But let me see. Let us make sure I am not lying about what we've got on sale on.
Somebody's asking about the Gemini behind you, and if that's a full size and what size rotating.
No, that's a Gemini Junior behind me, but the full size Gemini, which I have right here. This is so fun. I can actually. So here's the full size. Now, there is a new rotating design board, and I think it is going to be on sale on Friday. So even though it's overhangs the side, the feet fit on the 9x11 rotating design board. So it is perfect for your Gemini. There is a new rotating design board, and it is plastic, but it still works for the Gemini. So when you see it on the website, I think it says lighter weight. That is the new one, and it is made of plastic. Okay, yes, Fab Files are going to be on sale on Friday. Buy one, get one half price. So you definitely want to take advantage of that on Friday if you're thinking about Fab Files. Rotating design board is also going to be on sale, 25% off on Friday. So you don't want to miss that. Matter of fact, you probably, as we're talking, if you wanted to go in and load your cart, although there is a weird thing with the website where it empties your cart. I know, it's horrible. I don't know if they fixed it or not. I'll check.
Websites that do that too. I'm like, wait,
It's ridiculous, yeah.
Now I don't remember what was in there.
I don't know, and maybe somebody found out already because we talked about this before. I asked the question, but now that I'm thinking about it, I never got an answer, like how many days they'll leave things in your cart. But the 9x11, the new 9x11 rotating design board does work for the Gemini as well in terms of size. It's going to be perfect. And if you are using the Gemini, you know, like as you feed it through, you have to grab the plates out of the back as it comes through. So it's a perfect, the rotating design board is perfect for just being able to do that as you're working. All right. Lisa Gates says, what is the name size of large fat? Okay, we got that. Laura, how can a customer in the UK order the scrap rack? It's out of stock. I don't know. I wish I had an answer for you. I know you can get it. Hang on. I'm writing a note to kind of follow up on this. I know you can get it from scrapbook.com. I don't have any idea what they charge. So Stephanie, I don't know if the Stamps of Life, I don't know if they ship overseas, but she also has a bundle with Scrap Rack, and I think Shop BEE Creative, like Bumblebee Shop BEE Creative.com also has a Scrap Rack bundle. But I don't know if they ship overseas or not. The only one I can confirm is scrapbook.com, and I have no idea what their rates are. I'm sorry. I wish I had a better answer for that. I don't. Okay. All right, I think that's it. Okay. What else was where else was I going here? This stuff. Oh, I was talking about Friday. You definitely want to tune in and join us for Craft House on Friday. So here's what we've got. There's a mega bundle coming up on Buddy Bags, but there's also, I know a lot of you don't.
I have a couple people asking if you can send out a copy of the list.
The list for Friday?
Yeah.
I will try to get a list together for Friday. Yes. Yes, I will do my best, and I will try to get it posted up on the Facebook. We'll put some links up there on Facebook. I will try to get the UK team to send out a link to it as well. And then, yeah, perfect. And then you can kind of go through and choose your things. The store and clip pods are going to be on special. Slide Stash and Store is going to be on special. I don't know what the pricing is on all of these things. Let's see. Storage and supply cases, if you love those and you want to pick some of those up, those are going to be on special. I will tell you, it was so fun. I had one of the groups that I play golf with sponsored a giving tree for local families. And one of the girls on the giving tree, 17-year-old girl, asked for art supplies. And I thought that was so amazing in this day and age when young girls, people are asking for tech and makeup and clothes and music and those kind of things. And she was just like, I just want art supplies. And big shout out to American Crafts. I reached out to American Crafts and Chastity and said, hey, can you guys help me out here? And they just sent all this amazing stuff. And then we added a bunch more stuff to it. And it was so cool and so fun. How did I get there? Because I also sent her a couple of storage and supply cases, and I just thought this is a perfect way. So maybe you have kids or family in your life, friends that need to get a little bit organized, and storage and supply cases do so many different things. I almost did a little post this weekend. Last night, we went to this event. Susie's husband, Bill, how tall is Bill?
6'4".
Bill is 6'4" and he weighs 100 pounds, right? I mean, he is like a tall, thin drink of water. And he was Santa. And it was so funny. He had all these pillows stuffed in or whatever. Anyway, same event. Now I'm sidetracked again. Sorry. Anyway, where was I going with this? Oh, I gave her the storage and supply cases, and they're just such a, so I was Park. I know, just like, what? So Park doesn't like to get dressed up for things. It was like one of those events where they're like festive attire. He doesn't. He's not wearing a Santa hat. He's not wearing, a ugly sweater. That's still outside of his box. So I came in here. I go, what am I going to do? How am I going to festive Park up? I pulled out my button maker, which was super easy. I pulled out my storage and supply case with all the supplies in it. I made just a button with white paper. I didn't put the plastic over the top of it. And I just wrote in red and green the word festive. And then he could pin that on his shirt or his jacket. And if someone said, what is that? Then he was able to say, this is my festive attire. But because I was organized, this is what I'm getting to. Because it was so easy to come up here, grab my button maker right off the shelf and grab the supplies off this side. Boom. Bob's your uncle. It literally took me 3 minutes start to finish to make that button and then put everything away. It was super simple and easy. So think about that as you're thinking organization. How can I make it easier on myself to have better access to all of my art supplies? All right.
Eileen Brown is asking, is the paper cart top the same size as the rolling cart top?
It is, but it has a different attachment mechanism. The old carts, the craft carts had round bars. The paper cart has square bars. So the clamps for the paper cart top are square. And I don't think they fit on the round bars of the craft cart, if that's your question. I don't think it'll fit. But you can make one super easy for either cart. I think I put a video up about this. You just have to go and buy, I used the Command Strip broom clamps, and you just need a board, whatever size it is. Now remember that you can't just put, a 3-foot long board tabletop on your craft cart, because if you put too much weight on one side, remember there's some physics involved about balancing them. But easy you can do. Ours are 12 by 25. you could easily do that size or something similar. And then you just get the board, maybe just a piece of melamine like shelving so it's nice and flat, and then attach those command strips. You don't even have to screw anything in because those command hooks just work with command stickiness, and you can make your own top that'll fit that cart also. You can also use those metal like C-shaped, I can't do it with my C-shaped clamps for holding brooms. Those also fit on the bars for the crab cart, and you can screw those into a board to create your own top as well. So if we don't have the top you want available, that's a good option.
All right, we've got somebody asking if you can show your 4-level stadium. I got a few looking to see.
I can. So this is loaded with adhesives. You can see the sizes there. Oh, it's also got a bunch of baker's twine in the back as well. But so this is just all adhesives kind of at the ready. The 4-level Stadium Ranger also fits, I think it's 1 3/4 each section. So it will fit like paint bottles and lots of the embossing powders and that type of stuff will fit in the 4-level. If you're in the US, the 4-level Stadium Ranger is available at Joann's. I think it's available at joanns.com, bigger Joann stores. So you might want to call your store first to see if they have it. Bigger Joann stores, but definitely on joann.com. I think it's available on michaels.com as well. Obviously scrapbook.com. You can buy it on our website, but you got a 40% off coupon at Joann's. So if you can get it there, that is the way to go with that item. So, but that's it. If you have specific questions, I'm happy to answer them. But there is the 4-level Stadium Ranger.
All right, now I got a question on what is the best storage for 12 by 12 scrapbook page kits?
12 by 12 scrapbook page kits. I am going to strongly, here's the question. What is the best storage for 12 by 12 scrapbook page kits? I'm going to strongly encourage you to put them in your 4-section system wherever they belong. So it's if a birthday page kit, put it in with the rest of your birthday stuff. If it's a Christmas page kit, put it in with the rest of your Christmas stuff. This is for kits as well as for completed pages, right? So a lot of times we'll go to a class, we'll get a kit, we'll make a Christmas 2-page layout in that class. We don't have any photos, but the layout is done. It just needs the photos. Put it in your Christmas section or your winter section, however you have that organized in your 4-section system. And then when you're flipping through at Christmas, there it'll be. You're like, oh, I'm going to work on Christmas. Boom, there that layout will pop up and you will use it. If you, this can be in a scrap rack or in your paper storage area. So if you have a Christmas card kit or Christmas page kit and you've got vertical paper storage, take that page kit and put it in the vertical box with Christmas and just add a little tab to it that says, page kit or whatever. But you want to put those things where you will see them when you actually need them. And it could be just a page kit that's by color. Most of them are themed somehow, but if it's by color, it's going to go in the colors, in the rainbow section. And if it's by theme, sentiment, event, it's going to go in that section as well. In terms of actual tools for that, the 12 by 12 paper handler is going to work great. So this is the 12 by 12 paper handler. Let me see if that's going to be on sale this Friday. Let's check. Let's see. No, the 12 by 12 is not. The 6 by 6 and the 8.5 by 11 are going to be on sale. And also the Scrap Master is going to be on sale this weekend. So this is the Scrap Master. It's got all your, this is my yellow, but all the different yellow scraps that I've got there. This is also going to be on sale. So for page kits, you can use, if you're just looking for a tool to store them in, the 12 by 12 paper handler or the 12 by 12 fab file. And I believe that we do have the 12 by 12 fab file in stock, and that is probably, I'm going to look. Yep. So the 12 by 12 fab file is going to be on sale, as are the 12 by 12 tabbed divider pockets. All of those buy one, get one half price on Friday during Craft House. Did I just say Saturday? Usually it's on Saturday. This time it's on Friday. Friday on Craft House. So, and then of course, the 12 by 12 paper taker is a good, if you go to events, you may want to use that as well. But in terms of organizing it, keep it with what the theme, sentiment, color that it belongs with. Storage, 12 by 12 paper handler, paper or fab file. Buy one over the other. Paper handlers are open and accessible all the time. So if that's how you operate in your craft room, that's a great solution. Fab files close up, great for light and dust, or if you store things somewhere else and you have to bring them, maybe that you keep them in your garage or something and you have to bring them into the house. So then fab files are nice because they lock down. So if you drop it or, knock it off the shelf or whatever, nothing is going to spill out. So those are kind of the options why you would choose one thing over the other. All right. Sorry, I'm ignoring Leanne over here. Let's see what she's got. Jennifer Joseph says, I had ordered Faline Buddy Bags over a week ago from Shop Be Creative and said the manufacturer was out of stock. Any idea when this will be available again? I don't know. I didn't know that Be Creative was out of stock, but I will. Can you check, Susie, as you're flipping around to see if scrapbook.com or the Stamps of Life have the Faline bag available? I know those came in and went out so fast. I know the Chastity bag also is getting very low stock also. So if you are also looking for a Chastity bag, I think Be Creative, hopefully they still have them. I don't know, but I will check on the availability.
No.
So Susie's
My
working.
auto corrected my try to type in Faline.
Susie's searching Faline, so we'll let you know if we find them somewhere else. Kathy Knight says, do you know when Crafter's Companion will be getting restocked? They've been out on so many products for months. I don't know how to answer that. I don't know. I guess that's it. I will. I don't know. I'm at a loss. It's very rare that I am at a loss for things to say, but I don't know. I will try to follow up with, and I'm assuming you mean on the actual Crafter's Companion website. Maybe you're a UK shopper, and so there is a TT UK website, and they should have more in stock on the TT UK website than on the than on the Crafter's Companion website. But I don't have an answer for that at the moment. I wish I did. Maybe someone from Crafter's Companion is on today and they might have an answer and they could pop it in to the feed if that's the case. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's usually not my thing. All right. Let me know if you find Faline, Suze.
I'm looking.
Okay. I've got a bunch of stuff here too. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there's some replies in the feed there. Sorry, I can't see that well. Okay, storage and supply cases. We talked about those. They're going to be on Friday. Die and Stamp Power Pack is going to be on Friday. So that is the 5x7 fab file with pockets and magnets. So if you're ready to finally get your dies organized, that's going to be a good value at 30% off the Die and Stamp Power Pack. The new rotating design board, store and clip pods are going to be available. Now, I don't know if some of you saw the post on the store and clip pods, but if you like to keep your dies more open, so like I have my dies and stamps all open here, right? They're easy to get to. They're all numbered and cataloged. And you're looking for a way to do that, you can use the what we call the trash can cube or the pop-up cube in the clip and store collection with the 8x5 pockets and the 8x5 magnets to create a little bit bigger die and stamp organizer than the 5x7. So that's going to be the store and clip pods, not the pockets and magnets, are going to be on sale. We talked about Slide Stash and Store. Numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 are going to be available on 3 for 2. So that's like you buy two and you get the third free. So 33% off basically, and you get to pick and choose what you need. If you're unfamiliar with Slide Stash and Store, that's these guys. So this is the number one, right? This one happens to be full of thread. But these work great for stickles, glitter, like any glitter glues, re-inkers, that type of thing. The number two is perfect for paint. The number three, what's the one? Do I have a three right handy? This is a three. No, that's a two. This is a three. Yeah. So this is a three, so it's a little bit narrower. It's great for, this is a scoreboard and scoreboard, and this is another different type of scoring tool, I guess. And then the four is a little bit wider still. So this is a four. This one happens to have my book covers and my cinch wires, spirals in there. But so those sizes, 1, 2. What I want you to notice, my friends, my crafty friends, is how easy it is to get to those things, right? Slide it off the shelf, put it on your table. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, I think it's $10 Tuesday. Well, I totally forgot. Tool towers are $10 today. So if you have a tool tower and you love it and you think you could use another one, today's the day to get that. I'm sure Carol Ann Hanley, God love ya, has put up the Tuesday, $10 Tuesdays. You guys probably already know. Paper storage boxes, the large store and clip pod, and then the tool towers are all on $10 Tuesday today. I totally forgot about that. Oh, all right. So here's a tool tower. This is my paint one, right? So I've got brushes, paint markers, Q-tips, rubbing alcohol, dauber, all in here. Mine's kind of, I should just spread paint all over it since it's already kind of a painty mess and make it look more official. But when I go to craft class, I take my paints in the number 2 Slide Stash and Store, and I line them up in the bottom of my lowest tote. And then I just take this, so they're all the same height, and I just set this on top of it. And when I get to craft class, I can put this on the table and I can just reach in and out of my lowest tote. I put my paints in upside down so I can see the colors.
Baylene's nowhere.
Baleen is nowhere, Susie's
I give
saying.
up.
Is Chastity still in stock on Be Creative? Shop Be Creative. Does she still have Chastity?
Let me see.
So, and then I just drop these all in the bottom of my lowest tote, and then I can pull the paints in and out really easily and leave it on the ground. So I don't have to put everything up on the table, but I can see all the paints that I have. And then this just rides on top of it. So it's super handy. Speaking of Lois, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this or not, but I do have a notation here that says
Chastity is in stock on Be Creative.
Okay, Chastity, and which is this one, right? So Chastity holds the Tim Holtz inks. It holds your pods. I happen to have gilding flakes in here, but any of those embellishment pods, I have re-inkers in this one. So this is the Chastity Buddy Bag, and it is available on Be Creative still. So if you need that for your Tim Holtz stuff, it's there and ready to go. Okay. So on Friday, this says customers who spend $75 within the show. So that is within the show. And usually that means in that 2-hour window that we're on air, you are going to get a free Lois Clear Tote auto added, woo, for when you spend $75. So you definitely, if you can take advantage of that during the show, that is going to be a great time to pop in on Craft House and get your free Lois tote. And that is the clear one. So the Lois totes come in colors, right? They have the canvas bottoms or that reinforced canvas. The one that you're getting is the one that's 100% clear. I don't have one here. I don't know what happened to it. I loved it. I bet my husband took it. I should look in the camper. I love that one because that's my chicken bag, right? My Costco chicken bag, because I buy those pre-cooked chicken at Costco. I can put it in there to carry it in the house with other stuff on top of it or around it. And I don't have to worry about like it leaking or any of that kind of stuff because it's all plastic. So they're great beach bags, anything. I mean, it's 100% plastic. Why is there that one that's all plastic, and then why are the other ones with the colored canvas? Because the plastic one is vinyl, and if you put something sharp in there or something super heavy and potentially sharp, like paper handlers, right? Not that they're sharp, but right. So they have these sharper corners. The 100% clear one is not as resilient as the canvas for handling. Like the canvas is going to flex where you might poke through the clear with something like that. So kind of a variety of reasons to have both of them. All right, I hear this kind of binging at me. So let's see what does Leanne have going on over here? Again, I want to remind you, you cannot win the $25 gift certificate if you do not comment in the feed. So if you haven't done so now, it's a good time. How is Chastity, Julie Sleven Fitman says, how is Chastity different from Stephanie? This is Stephanie. This is Chastity. There are essentially the same concept design, but Chastity is small and not smaller, designed to hold those Tim Holtz square ink pads. You can put the Tim Holtz square ink pads into the Stephanie bag, but they're too short, and so they kind of fall to the back of each section. So they don't, it's just kind of a waste of space. So Chastity is a little bit narrower, and squared off so that it perfectly fits the Tim Holtz, and also happens to fit the little pods as well. Again, just the perfect sort of line up in that shorter box top. But conceptually, the idea of them is exactly the same. This is just, so Stephanie's going to fit Stephanie Bernard, which Stamps of Life ink pads, Spectrum Noir, Catherine Pooler, Color Box, Fun Stamper's Journey. Almost all of the standard ink pads fit in Stephanie, except our man Tim, who has this 3x3 square ink pad. So that is what gave birth to Chastity. Can you put Tim Holtz ink pads in Stephanie? You can. They're just kind of generate. They don't fit, so it generates a little bit of extra wasted space there. All right. Serenity Soul says, hello, what do you have to hold crayons? Color crayons, I'm going to say, look at, this is the Dawn Buddy bag. And you can see, so Dawn has 4 individual boxes. So one of the problems with crayons is that if you put them in your Irene Buddy bag, it's just one big box and they just kind of spill over and it's just a big bunch of them. So the Dawn Buddy bag was designed with smaller boxes so that your crayons are going to stand up straight. Right, so it's easy to see all your colors and easy to pull them in and out. And even if you pull out several colors, your crayons are still going to stand up so they don't all bunch down. So this is the Dawn Buddy bag, and there's lots of, I don't know how many crayons are in here, but there's a lot. So you might end up with a little bit extra space. And you can also, you can take the boxes are just sort of little clear boxes. So you can pop them out also. But Dawn is perfect for color crayons. She has 2 Velcro strips, right? So if you've got taller things, you can use the top strip. But if I had shorter things in there, shorter than crayons, then I'd be able to like these gelatos. So if you use gelatos, this is actually the reason the Dawn Buddy bag was born, to hold this kind of thing. Then you're going to be able to pull that top flap down tight onto that bottom row of loop fabric also.
Here I am making my mess here. All right. Michelle Parsons says, I haven't seen the TT fabric holders. Are you still selling them? If so, where can I find them? I need more. We do not make them anymore. I will bring them back up to the product development team. And see if there's an opportunity to bring those back for you. I've gotten a lot of requests for those, so I'll see what we can do. It's easy to bring stuff back. Renee Pizzitola. Question, how to store 4x6 photos and take to crops? I think the 4x6 fab file, which is, let me double check, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be on the buy one, get one half price. 4x6 fab file with pockets is going to be on special. Is just the regular 4x6? No. Okay, so the 4x6 with pockets. La 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 la. So this is the 4x6 fab file. It is going to come with pockets. It was designed to hold 4x6 photos. So these are, here we go. So this is a whole series of photos from my son's birthday party, and I just pre-grouped them by page layout, right? So food, friends, gifts, games, family. As I'm doing those layouts for his birthday, they're already pre-grouped into the envelopes. But the nice thing about fab files is that if something happens, they lock, right? So you're not like you drop it into your bag upside down or whatever. The locking tab keeps anything from falling out. So the 4x6 fab files are a great way to organize 4x6 photos, as well as there's other goodies in here. I think this is, what do we call this? We call this Project Live, right? So these are the 2x3 Project Live cards. These are the 4x6 Project Live card. So it's a good way to organize that stuff as well. I also use it for, so these are those little envelopes that you, like memorabilia envelopes with the self-adhesive on them, right? In different sizes. So those are easy to find. These are things that get lost because they're clear. So pop dots, these little clear envelopes, anything like that is going to fit in there. But it's a great way to organize 4x6 photos, to get them all prepped up and ready to go to a crop. And it's a small quantity, right? You're not taking a giant shoebox or that big case that has, I don't know, 12 or 24 individual boxes in it. About 300 photos are going to fit in the 4x6. So like almost an album's worth of photos are going to fit in there. And again, it's often on the shelf with one hand, which is always one of my things when I'm designing is, can I just pull it off the shelf and bring it, or do I need two hands to get to it? So whenever I can, I try to get things into what I call a one-hand grab, because if it's easy, you'll do it. And if it's a pain in the neck, you won't. So it's easy to grab things with just one hand.
Will the 4x6 fab files hold die cuts?
Will the 4x6 fab file hold die cuts? I don't know if you're talking about pre-cut die cuts or just dies. Absolutely. So either thing is going to work. You can use the 4x6 pockets in there. And if you do the 5x7 magnets, you can cut them in half and put that half of a 5x7 in a 4x6 pocket. Remember, your dies don't have to be, I mean, these are, but they don't have to be. They don't have to be 100% on a magnet to be sticky, right? So if your magnet is only half the pockets or half this size in that 4x6 pocket, you're going to have enough magnet to still stick your dies on. So feel free to cut your 5x7 magnets and then put them in the pockets that way as well. Stamps, dies, anything like that. If you have smaller ones, they're all going to be perfect. Perfecto. All right. Question. Lynn Bledsoe, what is the best holder for colored pencils? The Deborah Buddy Bag is probably the best holder for colored pencils. There she is. And Deborah has this little extra piece of Velcro in the back. So when you roll back the lid, it's going to stick on the back. So you can use that as, you know, a open and accessible pencil thing, and then close it up to take it with you. The collection grows. Question. What's a good option for a go back basket for someone who doesn't have a craft room and goes to crops a lot? Probably like a 12 by 12 paper handler. So if you're looking for somewhere to just throw your scraps and extra bits and pieces to kind of keep your workspace clean, and then you're going to take that home and put it away, probably a 12 by 12 paper handler would work really well, because you could just stand it up. I don't have an empty one here, but this is 8.5 by 11, so same idea. You could just stand it up on the ground next to your chair, put your trash, your pop-up trash can on one side, your paper handler on the other, and then you can just put things in there and then sort them all out and put them away, kind of the way that I use the go back basket. And you've also got the handles on the 12 by 12 paper handler as well. So that would make it really easy, and it would drop into your Lois or Cindy tote as well. So that's probably a great option for going to crops and classes and bringing things home and putting them away. All right, I think I got all of these questions. Oh, Janet Boyd said, what is the best container for about 20 cc blending tools and replacement foam? Probably one of the storage and supply cases is going to be a good option. Maybe the 6 drawer or the 2 or 4 drawer. So this is what the 6 drawer looks like. And I don't have the Crafter's Companion. I don't have those. So I don't know if they're the square type or the round type. Yeah, if you can tell me that, Janet, then I could kind of guide you. But either the 6 drawer, I mean, any of these are going to work. Look at the storage and supply cases, and then look at what you have in terms of your blending brushes and your replacement pieces. And remember, you can also mix and match these. So if you thought, oh, I need some long skinny ones, and then I also need one big open one, buy the 6 drawer and the 2 drawer and swap out the pieces, right? Put one of the 2 drawers in this side and leave your 3 on this side, and vice versa. And then you can really kind of customize it. I really would recommend, if you're doing storage and supply cases, that you get all 3 and mix and match each case to be exactly what you need it to be for your supplies. And so they're super versatile that way. Also, 20 would fit easily in one of the smaller, but the 12 by 12 storage and supply cases are also an option for that as well. Let's see. All right, I think I've got all that. Okay, so paper takers. Going back, sorry, I'm just like a beach ball today, bouncing all around. The Friday Craft House show. Paper takers also going to be on special. See if I have a price on those for you as well. Stone clip system, we talked about that. Paper takers, 25% off on Friday. Woo woo. The Lisa Buddy bag is also going to be on special. And you're going to get in this bundle 2 Lisas and a set of paper storage box divider tabs, which are on my other table, so I don't have them. But you're going to get 2 Lisas and 1 set of 10 tabs. So that's 5 tab dividers for each Lisa in that bundle. So if you're looking for portable paper storage, or you like to, that might be a good option for your page kits as well. That's a good option. So you're going to get 2 bags and 10 dividers. And then the last thing on the Saturday show is the Memento Keeper with 6 pocket scrap rack pages. Perfect 6 scrap rack pages. So what you can do, so that's this, for those of you who don't know. I think this one's got that in it already. Let me look. So the Memento Keeper is a great way to organize all the little things that you bring home from an event. Yes. So the Memento Keeper is the binder. It has interior pockets. It comes with 5 of the project planner pockets. And then you're going to get also a set of the perfect 6 pages. And so you can see I have these laid out by 12 by 12 layout. So this is a double page spread, each one of those. So 3 double page spreads where I've pulled the pictures for each thing and put them left side, right side. And then, of course, I've got all the mementos from that trip as well. So everything's in one place. And then even things like so this is we went to India. This is a special paper that I bought for India. That is going to go on the project planner. You've got pockets on the front. You've got a big pocket on the back, right? And then the 12 by 12 pocket is in the center. So if you have 12 by 12 paper, it's going to go in that center pocket perfectly, really nicely and easily. You can also get 12 by 12 paper in the large back pocket. It's just not as easy to get in and out of that large back pocket as it is to get in the center pocket. So there's that added 12 by 12 pocket. Right, I just tucked it in between the 2 on mine. A little laziness there, but it's in the right place. So those will be on special. You'll get 2 Memento Keepers. Now, 2 Memento Keepers and then a pack of the pages, which is 10 pages, so 5 per keeper, and you're going to save 30%. Memento Keepers, for those of you who have high school age students, they're great for so many things. If you're planning a wedding, if you're remodeling your house, if you're looking for a way to keep everything together for a project, they work great for that. Well, my sons were in high school. I kept one just for their senior years, where all the things that happen your senior year, I just collected them over the year and put them into that. And when I was ready to scrap their senior years, I had everything there, like every newsletter from the school calendar, every award they received, all their report cards, the college search, all that stuff in one place. So think along those lines. Again, maybe not something that you need if you're a grandparent, but maybe you have adult children who have high school kids as well. I mean, it works for all grades. That is actually how I saved my kids' school mementos. But in particular, when we're talking about senior year, there's so much. So it's a great resource. Maybe I have sons, girls are different. But maybe you have daughters or granddaughters who like to save their own things. That might be a nice Christmas gift for them as well. Okay, so I think that's everything for Friday that's going on. I will do my best to get you a shopping list because I know things go so fast during the show. And I know it's nice that you can go in early and look at everything and check out dimensions and figure out what you need and then take advantage of it during the show. But there is that in-purchase show special, so that if you join us on Friday in that 2-hour window and make your purchases in that 2-hour window, my notes say you are going to get that added Lois Clear tote with that. So keep all that in mind. Mm-hmm. Are the scrap rack pages archival and safe for photos and other mementos? Yes, they are. They're actually made out of food grade plastic, which is why they're so lightweight but so durable. But yes, they're archival. There is no, I forget what it's called, lignin. There's no, what's the other thing? But no, yes, they are. Ramona Mendez says, in what do you store your Stamps of Life stamps with dies? So different things. It depends. So all of the die and stamp organizers are going to fit Stamps of Life, right? Now, if you, this is the Kirsten Buddy bag. This happens to be pink. Kirsten is the biggest bag that we make. and she fits the 9x6 pockets. Well, I should say that. We also make a slimline storage case, not a buddy bag, but a slimline storage case, which is thinner, and a little bit longer for slimline. So Stephanie does, the Stamps of Life, a lot of slimline stuff. I would look at the slimline storage for that. The Kirsten buddy bag is like the Karen, like Katie. You can use any of the pockets with the magnets. This is going to work with the 8x5 magnet to store your dies and stamps together, and you can put them back to back. This is a slimline one. It's kind of big for the pocket. We're trying to look for something. So there's big dies in there. You could easily put another set of dies and set of stamps in here as well. So it just depends on how big you want. Most of the Stamps of Life products are going to fit in 5x7, the 5x7 fab file, or the Karen buddy bag. If you want to go bigger, go with Kirsten or Katie. So Katie is vertical. So again, maybe it's a shelving like your space where you're going to store it. Katie is vertical. She's on an 8x5
Uh-oh, sound on the video froze.
dimension. Uh-oh. It looks like the whole, oh no, it's not frozen. Did it come back? Are we back? La 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 la. If you can hear me, I'm singing a song. It's like a Christmas song if you want to sing along. Mr. Sandman. Oh, I guess that's not a Christmas song. All right. I think it's back. Are we back? I don't have anything here from.
I just had one, but people
Okay.
are posting other stuff. So.
Okay, so it must be all right. So I would look at your die collection, die and stamp collection, then decide, do you want big? Go with Kirsten. This is pink. It's available on Stephanie's website, Stamps of Life. It's also available in black. And then it goes all the way down to 4x6. So depending, but for Stephanie, anything 5x7 or bigger is going to work great with Stamps of Life. Okay, and she does have
another
those.
one that says here, you can hear but picture frozen. No,
Oh.
and then somebody else put no disruptions here.
So it could be individuals. Could be the individuals. Okay. Oh, Terry says, will you be putting the tool tower on the $10 special? It's not there. I wonder if it's sold out already. Can you look, Susie, on the Totally Tiffany website and see if it's there? We'll check for you, Terry, but it might be sold out already. Okay, I think I have all of those questions answered. You know, it's so funny. I get on here and I go, oh, it's going to be quick today. We have this weird camera set up, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to talk about a few things. And now here it is, 10 minutes after 11 already. Good gravy. It just goes speeding by. Susie is checking right now to see if the tool tower, and it could be on the Totally Tiffany site for, I don't know where you're looking, for $10 Tuesday. Maybe not on the Crafter site, but there's a good chance it's sold out already also. I mean, that was,
the tool tower.
yeah, it should be like on special, like they should, I don't know, should say on special, and then, but it might be sold out. Susie's checking it out. All right.
Showing me the ditto bag.
Huh? Showing you the ditto bag?
Yeah, the ditto to.
Oh, the ditto tool tote.
Oh wait, here you go. Shop now, $10 Tuesday.
No,
It just has the
they
Totally Tiffany desk made storing clip pods, large storage, and the rotating design board with Nancy tote.
for $10.
No. That's the on special, sorry.
Oh, Susie's checking it out. It's kind of weird how they have things set up today. What's the best buddy bag for storing makeup for teenagers? I would look at the Triangle Traveler as one option on that because of the way it kind of stands up and divides up. If you're looking for a buddy bag, depending on how much makeup your teenager has, I don't know. You know, you've got long, skinny things and you've got short things. So maybe Irene or possibly even Edna, and then you could fit your brushes and your pencils and all that stuff in there. Or not Edna, Merle. Okay, this is a great thing why Merle is better than Edna for certain things and not others. So Merle has the ear flaps on the end. So if you're putting things in there like makeup with, pencils and long skinny brushes, you want those ear flaps, right? And when you open Merle up, she's just going to be a big open tray, but you can close up those ear flaps and grab her and carry her around without things dropping out. So look at Merle for cosmetics, but also take a look at Triangle Travelers. They're not on special. They're not on my list for the Friday show, but that's a great little makeup bag and it's cute, which teenagers tend to like. So, and it comes in, I think, all 4 colors too, as well. All right, my friends. Ozra Petri says, what desk are you using that it has wheels? TT does not have the tool tower listed. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the tool tower. It may have sold out already. This is from IKEA. It is just a tabletop. It's just the lightest weight tabletop they have. I don't remember the name of it, but I literally can move this whole thing around with one hand, right? The tabletop is super light. And at IKEA, you choose your tabletop and then you choose your legs. And I just have the legs. I don't know what they're called, but they're like 3 metal bars that come down to a point with the caster at the bottom. And they work great. And I've used this for literally 4 years. It has lasted for years. It's a great, I mean, it's kind of all, you probably can't see, it's pretty beat up on top at this point, but I buy everything at IKEA that I can because it's reasonably priced. It's usually really easy to put together. And everything functions so well. And because it's reasonably priced, you're not married to it, right? I think this whole table cost me, well, I've had it for years, probably cost me less than $50. So yeah, I love all that. And you get to customize your top size. So I'm going to guess this top size is probably 30 by 60 maybe. But yeah, well, maybe a little under 5 feet. But it's perfect. But they come longer, smaller, wider, narrower. It's an easy thing. And you can get it to fit your room exactly. Even when we moved down here, I took the legs off. Well, I didn't. My husband just unscrewed the legs. We taped them all together. We shrink wrapped them all together. And then we got here, we put it together. So even from that respect, it's super easy to move around and use. All right, let's see. There's only one TT item on the $10 Tuesday today. Maybe there's another sale next Tuesday. No, it's from today, but they may have sold out already. I think they drop them off when they sell out. It should have been the A26 paper storage boxes, the store and clip cube in large, and the tool tower, but they just may be gone. All right, my friends, let's have a drum roll as we wrap up. Okay, so there's going to be some weird stuff going on for a holiday. So we'll try to put posts up if I'm not going to be here for Tuesday. As of right now, I think we're doing a Tuesday live. You're here, right, Suze? The 20th and the 27th? You're here for those two. Yeah. So I think we are. I think we'll just continue on as normal. But we'll try to get posts up if we aren't going to be here. Mark your calendar, though, for Friday for Craft House. That's 10 o'clock Mountain, 9 o'clock Pacific, 11 o'clock Central, noon Eastern, and I believe 6 p.m. UK time. So Friday, join us for Craft House. Special deals. I'm going to try and get the shopping list out to all y'all. Okay, the winner this week. Congratulations, Kelly Molitor, Molitor, Molitor. You are the winner this week. So you need to reach out to prizes, that's prizes with an S, at crafterscompanion.com and let them know that you are this week's Totally Tiffany $25 gift certificate winner. And they will get you all hooked up with that so you can shop away. All right, my friends, thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm sorry for all the tech weirdness. Hopefully we'll get all of that resolved long before Friday. So we can zoom in and out and have regular viewing and all that kind of stuff. All right. Thanks a bunch, everybody. I will see y'all on Friday or next Tuesday. Yeah, I can.
You have to do it.
Susie's like, hey, you got to turn that stream off. All right, here we go. And I can't see. Do you want to end the stream?